This is Left Side of the Brain. Like, share, comment, subscribe, donate. This is Left Side of the Brain. This is the realest channel on YouTube, the realest information in the world right here on the Left Side of the Brain channel, the only channel that's exposing the human prison bar realm. We tell you like it is. We don't cut around the corners. We don't dilute the information. This is the Left Side of the Brain channel. And today, I want to speak on something, right? And I know it's been a couple days since I uploaded a video. And for those who haven't, if you haven't seen the last red light edition that we did, you need to go and watch that. I'm telling you, you don't need to watch any other video until you watch the latest red light edition that we did. You need to listen to it in its entirety. It's some sound issues in the beginning. I don't know what that came from, but it's bearable, okay? I suggest you listen to it like late night during the twilight hours. It's good sleep therapy. I suggest you listen to it and just let it download inside of you before you go to sleep at night. That's the best time to listen to information like that anyway, because your mind is clear. It's the midnight hours. But anyway, what I want to speak about is manipulation, okay? We always speak about violence and manipulation, but let's take another look at this manipulation thing, okay? And the thing you will begin to understand about manipulation is human prison bars are people who are easily manipulated. It goes without saying, really. But it just shows you that it just dawned upon me, like, most of everybody in this world, they operate in manipulation and they are easily manipulated. What I mean by they are operating in manipulation is when they speak to you, because they don't know any truth, everything that they say is coming from a programmed mindset. They don't know anything about none of this stuff I speak about. The only stuff they know about is things like this: being in a relationship, getting their feelings hurt, or just ordinary stuff like cookbook stuff, master of the grill. You know what I'm saying? They don't know anything. They know things like this: I love bacon. What's your favorite food? They don't know anything else. Like, the only thing they know how to do is manipulate a person's emotions to benefit their emotions. That's all they do all day, 24/7. I'll repeat. The only thing these people do, they manipulate other people's emotions to make their emotions feel good. Ego wars, basically. And when you're dealing in a system like the human prison bar realm that's based in ego wars, and ego wars, that's another aspect of the secret wars, okay? Every day, all day long, 24/7, it's an ego battle that's taking place. That's it. It's not about the information that we speak about. They're not thinking about that. They're just thinking about, what can I do on this job to make this person's performance look bad so it can make my performance look good? You get what I'm saying? They'll gossip behind your back. It's all about manipulation to make their feelings feel better than yours. That's it. And, you know, I was just thinking, like, the people in this world, man, you can't really get emotional about it. It's like, it is what it is. Like, I was looking at some Facebook pictures yesterday, and how my mind is, sometimes I may scroll down the Facebook timeline, and I was looking at pictures of people, and I was just saying to myself, all of these comments and all of these feelings that people are posting, if they say something that goes against what you believe in, you really can't have no kind of emotions about it, because, and the stuff they were saying was so stupid. But in my mind, I was like, these people, they don't even know how they came into this earth. They just, the result, even the way their face look, even the way their gender, their face, everything is the result of two people coming together and having sex. And voila, whatever came out of that, that's just what it is. And when I thought about it, I was like, you can't even get mad at these people. It's like, you just got ignorant people having ignorant people, and they just, boom, here they go. 9 months later, another one is born. You get what I'm saying? You can't really have no ill feeling towards them. You just have to, the only feeling you can have is like, it got to come from a position of what we speak about. Like, I understand this is the enemy, but he don't even know he's the enemy. You get what I'm saying? You got to have that feeling in order to safeguard yourself. You got to know that it's a game of manipulation to safeguard yourself. So you can't be totally unemotional about it. You have to have an emotion. See, the word emotion is not a bad thing. Don't get it twisted. I have an emotion that's connected to the truth. You get what I'm saying? As long as your emotion is not connected to the bullshit, you good. You get what I'm saying? As long as it's not connected to the bullshit, you good. If it's connected to that shit they be doing, that's when it's connected in the wrong outlet. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, as I began to ponder about it, I was saying to myself, all of these people, they just faces that they didn't even pick. They didn't even pick to look like how they look. They didn't pick the height that they ended up as. They grew to be 5'8", 5'3", 6'9". They didn't even pick what state they was born in. All of this stuff just existed. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, they went to school. They learned things. They learned narcissistic behavior. The only way you can end up when you don't know this stuff is a narcissist. That's it. The highest that their education can go is ego and narcissism. Because once they gain all of the accolades of the world, they go to school, they become doctors and lawyers, and it's all within the HPB complex or consort. You get what I'm saying? It's not outside of that. So we see light. We see outside of this. Our education takes us to the highest levels of, oh, I see what this is all about. Their education, it takes them to the extreme of narcissism and egotism and manipulation, because they were educated by manipulators. They was educated by manipulators, so that's the only thing that they become. They were programmed by the system that creates narcissists and violence and manipulation. And that's why the world reflects that violence and manipulation, because all of these people, they go through you know, those channels of learning and education. And they end up the way they do, which leads somebody like a left side of the brain having to, I hear people, having to secretly record, because I understand. See, one of them, I gotta move around. I'm in a bookstore. Which all of this, I'm the byproduct of all of this shit. The left side of the brain channel is the byproduct of going through this system, having a soul. I'm just one of the few who was able to slip through the cracks in the system. They wasn't able to catch me. You get what I'm saying? I'm just an exception to the rule in the HPB realm. But the majority of these people, they just turn into narcissist millionaires. Or if she's a woman with a beautiful face, she just turned to a narcissist drama queen. That's it. Because their education, it fails them. Their education, it only takes them to a little level. Their education is designed to make them a slave and to make them a slave and to make them into a slave driver. They inherit the position of the same people who used to program them. Only thing they do, they just train generations of people to pass the baton down to the next generation to do the same mental enslavement to the next generation. That's it. So it's all about manipulation. Manipulators, I might title the video, Manipulators Breeding Manipulators. That's gonna be the title of the video. That encapsulates what I'm speaking about. It's a game of manipulation, people. And I just happen to wake up in it. It's like waking up inside of your nightmare, hearing yourself scream as you lie stuck to the bed and can't move. That's what it feels like to be a left side of the brain. That's what it feels like. And you look at all these other people and they are just oblivious to it. They don't know what's going on. The problems that I have is dealing with HPBs. They don't understand. They may have a problem, but their problem is, oh, I got a divorce with my husband and I'm in the courts right now and this and that. That's not a real problem. That's a thing of bad decision, choosing the wrong person, something happened, somebody cheated or something like that. You can get over things like that. But having a soul in a world full of soulless people, that's a problem that you can't fix. It's something I have to live with. It's almost like a handicap. Do you hear what I'm saying? It's almost like a handicap. Being able to see is like a handicap. You would think being blind would be a handicap, right? But in this world, if your spiritual eyes are open, it's like it's a strike against you or something. You know why it's a strike against you? Let me see. It's a strike against you because they don't want you to see. You like a manipulator detector. They don't want no manipulator detectors walking around informing people about things. So it's almost like you are a criminal for having a soul. Okay? That gets deeper than racism, skin color. Remember I did that video? The real racism that no one speaks about is the spiritual racism in this world. We are discriminated against every day. I know myself. I'm discriminated against by all type of people. just because when they come in contact with me, they can tell that I'm different. They can feel it. And when somebody feels that you're different, they will treat you, they will discriminate against you. Because you, at that point, you are like a threat to them. You a threat. These people, they like to be around people with simple conversations. People, every day talking, stupid, laughing about stupid stuff. That's another thing. When you see people that's always laughing, now don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong with laughter. But when you see people that constantly have a lot of laughing, I be saying to myself, what is so funny? Now, don't get me wrong, I laugh too at times, but not all day. I'm doing more observing than just laughing and horsing around. But this is what these people do. They constantly in a state of bliss. They say ignorance is bliss. It's blissful, you see? And when I see them laughing, you know what I feel like? I feel like they laughing at me. Because they demons. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything they do. Remember I told y'all, right? When they communicate with us, our words, they hear what we're saying, but they don't understand what we're saying. It's almost like a dog, right? Say if I had a pet animal, right? I'll use you as an example. Say if I had this little pet dog, right? I can tell him stuff. He can read my lips, but he don't understand the definition of words and things like that. He can understand body language and things like that. That's how it is when you are speaking with these HPBs. They understand body language. They understand body language, but they don't understand us. Because they don't have a soul. So you cannot truly, you can't truly communicate with a person who doesn't have a soul. That's what I'm saying. So don't think, so when they are communicating with each other, their words, they're laughing. They really laughing at you. That's what it feels like to me. It's like they laughing at me because they understand what they are doing in this world to people like me. They understand that they are here to form a prison around us. That's why we call them human prison bars. They understand that their existence is to fuck with a person like me, to get on our nerves, to get in our mind, and to fuck with us. Because just let me give you an example. Like right now, I'm making this video, right? I'm in a bookstore. So if one of the employees would come and say, "What are you doing, sir?" She's just fucking with me. She's not on this level to know that I'm making a video about some deep shit. But if I was working in a bookstore and I seen a person like myself making a video about some deep shit, I would understand it. I wouldn't fuck with them. I would say, "Oh, yo, that's some good shit, man. I ain't gonna fuck with you." They wouldn't do that. They'll say, "Well, you can't do that here. We got a complaint from somebody," because they don't want anything that's outside of the box to have any freedom. You get what I'm saying? They picky. They what's the word? Petty. Yeah, they real petty about stuff. Petty people are human prison bars. I can't stand no petty motherfuckers, man. I can't stand petty motherfuckers. Cause they nothing but manipulators. You get what I'm saying? I can't stand these petty motherfuckers out here. They manipulators. Even if you're in a relationship with a female, and if you find out she's real petty, She's a manipulator. These human prison bars, everything got to be their way. And then, after everything is their way, and you roll out the rug in front of them, they use that rug to walk over you. You think you're going to get a reward for it? No. Nobody thanks a rug. People walk on this carpet all day. Nobody says, thank you, carpet. When the last time somebody thanked the ground for standing on it? Motherfucker, if it wasn't for the ground, what would you stand on? But nobody thanks what they walk on. You just get trampled on. They don't thank you. They'll spit on you and they standing on you. Their existence is based upon us because the HPB realm is what? Parasitical in nature. We give them the grounds to stand upon, to be the very manipulators that they are. But they don't thank us for that. They continue to walk on us. The soul is where the energy comes from. Without us, they die. But they still don't thank you for that. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. Nobody else on YouTube talking about this. They don't talk about it like this. Why you think they got a cap on this channel? Because it's real. Our channel's supposed to have at least 20,000, 30,000 followers by now. All these fucking videos we didn't put out. But this shit is too real. So that's why I be telling people, don't tell me about nobody else's channel. I don't want to hear that shit. They ain't talking about shit. Like I told somebody the other day, if what you talking about, it don't include HPB information, it's not real. This HPB thing is the only thing that exists. We live in the HPB realm. All that other shit, that's nonsense. I don't want to hear it. Don't come telling me about somebody else's channel. I don't want to hear they bullshit. They still think people can be saved. They just don't get it. Fuck you, man. You don't get it. It's not everybody. How can you say that? It's just the people that you've come across. Everybody not like that. You gotta travel more. You gotta go see new places. You gotta get out of your, and this the favorite one they say. You gotta get out of your comfort zone. So my comfort zone is being around a bunch of ignorant ass people. So I'm supposed to get out of my comfort zone and go surround myself with a bunch of ignorant ass people. Then I'll be comfortable. You can't even take advice from them. You can't even take advice from them. That's why I choose to stay by myself. I don't want any children. I mean, there's no need. Why would I procreate with one of these people? Who are they to deserve my sperm developing in her womb? Who is she? She don't deserve that. But y'all tell me what you think. This is LSOTB. Y'all tell me what you think, man. I'm just coming from the heart on this one, man. NASA shirt. I'm just coming from the heart on this one, man. Because somebody got to do it. And if I don't do it, you're not going to hear it nowhere. I'm telling you. You're not. This is the best wisdom. I'm telling you, man. I'm not bragging because it's not me. It's just the truth, man. This is that information that comes from the time before the great falling away. That's all I'm doing, is telling you the realness. Or you can take it or leave it alone. And with that, this is Left Side of Brain signing out. I might do another one before the day is out. I think I will. I'm gonna let y'all marinate on this one. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, share, comment, donate. Leave your input below the video. We can chat back and forth. Until next time, this is Left Side of the Brain signing out.